Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new GridFinder channel. So this first video is going to be how do we start a community on GridFinder. First thing you're going to want to do is head into the GridFinder website and then click on the top right where it says sign up for free, and I want you to click that and then sign up through Discord. So once you've linked it, then it should take you back to the home screen. From this home screen, you need to then go into the top right, and in the top right, click your profile picture, then a drop down should come out, then you hit manage your league. So you're on a new page now, and it actually shows you how GridFinder kind of works. It starts off with the top, which is your community, goes down into leagues, then goes down into championships, and then goes down into events. And then from those events, you have different sorts of practices, qualifying, or the race itself. So first thing you're going to want to do is create your community name. It's quite straightforward, so just put in whatever your community name is. So I'm just going to plug in mine here. And then you're going to want to click on go, go, go. So now you're on the League Manager dashboard. Here's where it gets interesting, because now you can see that all the members, you can see what leagues are available within your community. You can also see we have this little taskbar, and these taskbars kind of are there to kind of keep you along and keep you in track of things you need to do or things you need to update in your community. Before we get into the first task, there's actually one really cool feature, a part of GridFinder. This feature is that in leagues, you can actually host multiple leagues from one community. So you can have an ACC league, you can have an iRacing league, you can have a Formula One league. And another really cool part about this is if you go a layer deeper, you can host multiple championships within multiple leagues. So it just becomes a massive chain of all sorts of different kinds of leagues, championships, all managed under one community, which would be your community. So we're going to start off task 1, which is complete your community. So as you can see, it's actually really straightforward. All you have to do is plug in your profile picture, make sure it's the correct aspect ratio, and on the left side of the screen, it actually shows you how it's going to line up and how it's going to look on the website. So there's two ways to input the files. You can either click and drag, or you can click on it and then import the file directly. So once you've selected your community profile picture, you can then move on to the next step. So the next step in this is choosing your colors of your community. So you have your primary color and then you have your accent color. So for this, I feel like I'm going to choose a blue theme, but I'm only a blue accent. I'm going to keep the white primary. Now, once you've done the coloring, the next step is your community headline and description. Now, these can be very broad. Think of it as more not your league advertisement, but your community advertisement, the kind of community you want to run, want to showcase to people. So if you see again on the left side, it's totally lined up again. It's highlighted to see how it's going to look on the website. But again, you have to input the information. So once you input the information, you can then go on to the next step. So I'm just going to input this now, and then we'll move on. So the last step of your community profile page is adding social links. So for social links, you're going to want to add either your social media, a website, Discord, Xbox Live, PlayStation Party. All that sort of information can be put into your community social page. So for the sake of the example, I'm going to be putting in our GridFinder account. So now that that's put in, you can just hit add. Then once you've added, if it comes out correctly, it'll say connected right below it. And again, it'll highlight it over on the left side where it'll look on the website. Then once you've done that, just hit next. So again, once you've done that, just hit finish, and boom, you have now created your first community on GridFinder. Congratulations on making your first GridFinder community. Now in the next videos, we're actually going to break down more in detail how to make leagues and how to make championships and how they vary in between and all the possibilities that come with them. So if you enjoyed this video or if you found it helpful, please drop a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And if you're looking for a more interactive experience, please follow us on our Discord. We're always on there. Just reach out to anyone from the GridFinder staff and we'll help to answer your questions. If you also have any suggestions on the site, please don't be afraid to put it into our Discord. We have a suggestions tab. Anything like that will help us a lot. Anyway, thanks again, guys. I hope this was a big help, and we'll see you soon.